Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. I want to cue you in on another magic term, the Triumph. You know what the Triumph is? The Triumph is a classic of magic, right? Where you take a deck of cards that's all going the same direction. You split it into half. You take one half and you flip it face up. So you have half the deck face up, the other half of the deck face down. You shuffle the cards together so that they're all interweaved, intermixed, and then through miraculous gestures and a little hocus pocus, the deck rights itself almost with no moves to where every single card is going the same direction once again. Now, there's fun little elements that you can add to the Triumph, namely a card that is selected. So sometimes you'll have the card, one random card selected, it's returned to the deck, and then you break them in half, flip it, shuffle them together, and then as the deck rights itself, every card rights itself except one, the spectator's selection. Today, we're going to look at Shuffle Out from Biz and Big Blind Media. What is Shuffle Out? Shuffle Out is a creation of Biz's, is that the right way to say it? It's a table shuffle, a false table shuffle for your Triumph effects. So some of you may know some false shuffles, that's great. This is a face up to face down false shuffle. So you do mix them together. You really do. The cards really do interweave together. You really do squoosh them together. It looks very fair. I would even offer, if you're not paying attention, Magician Fooler. Magician Fooler. Because you really do watch the cards interweave and interlock together. And through the courses of a couple of cuts and some provers of saying, look, they're really face up and face down. As you do that, the deck automatically rights itself. Shuffle Out is $6. $6, less than 10. Big Blind Media has got some of the cheapest magic downloads you can buy. I'm telling you, if you're not going over there and shopping around, you're missing out. 20 minutes of tutorial. I believe there's 5 or 6 files. There's a intro file, there's an outro file, there's the shuffle explained, there's the tips, and then there's 2 tricks, and each trick has its own performance and explanation. So yeah, all of that within 20 minutes. Now, the order that I would watch it in, my preferred order, is to watch the intro. Okay, here, I'll put it over here. Watch the intro, then watch how the shuffle is done. Watch that first. Then watch the tips. And then after that, then watch the 2 tricks. That's how I would watch it, okay? I think you should really watch the shuffle first so that when you're watching the tricks, then you're tracking with him and you know exactly what he's doing. As he's doing some of those moves, you go, oh, I recognize that, recognize that, recognize that. That's what I would do. How are the videos filmed? They're a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I've done 1 or 2 other reviews for Biz before, but if you don't know who Biz is, I hope you're following Big Blind Media on the social media. Following them out on the social media because Biz has been doing some recent live performances. And so it's that guy. So the face of Big Blind Media that you've seen on their social media channel, that's Biz. So if you've seen him, you know he's a lot of fun. He's really funny. He's kooky. He's edgy. He's young. He's got some really smart ideas. And it makes for a really fun tutorial. What are the 2 tricks you learn? You're going to learn a aces triumph, a 4-ace triumph. And in that, you would fan the cards face up, pull all the aces out, roll the deck back over, split the deck into half, stick the 4 aces face up into face down, and then shuffle face up into face down, scoosh them all together, and with a wave and a snap, the cards are all going the same direction again, except the 4 aces. The other trick is just a selection triumph, like I described earlier. Fan the cards, 1 card is selected, it's put back into the deck, you do your triumph effect, and then the cards are all righted except for the one selection, you'll learn two classics, two Triumph effects. And really, the Triumph is done lots of different ways, right? There's lots of gimmick decks out there that do Triumphs, especially ones that boast for very quick resolutions, right? This is done with a standard deck. Could be a borrowed deck. There's no prep on this at all. Well, let me share two other things with you, okay? In the tips section, there are 2 tips that he has, and I want to share them with you before you purchase this. The first tip is, this takes practice. Now, I know a lot of Big Blind Media releases boast self-working or no sleight of hand. This is not this. I would argue that whenever you buy one of Biz's downloads, there's a little bit more going on. His downloads tend to be a little bit more on the intermediate level. And even though he teaches this, so that even if you were a beginner, you could grasp it, I will say this does take practice, because you really are interweaving the cards together and then finding a way to get them untogether. And it takes practice. You are going to mess up on this. You are going to mess up. Now, this is similar to some other false shuffles that are, face down into face down for sure. But this is a really great prover in that when you see face up going into face down, and you see that weave, and you see that mix, especially when you see the magician scoosh them all together, that is a strong convincer. Now, after that happens, there are a couple of other kind of, not cardistry, but like just cut moves where you're doing this as a prover, like see, face up, face down, face up, face down. And as you do that, it's kind of rewriting itself. But that part's the easy part. The initial weave shuffle and then finding the way to unweave shuffle them. I'm trying to be very careful about how I talk about it because I don't want to give away the secret. That will take some practice. And it fully flat out tells you, you're gonna mess up. It's gonna take a weekend and some practice. Second pro tip is you need a big card mat. This kind of relies on the manipulation of your hands and the cards together. And so the cards really need a nice, soft, even surface that you can spread the entire deck from the top to the bottom of the card mat, its height, so the shortest distance. So that's what I'm telling you. So you're not going vertical, you're not going lengthwise, you are spreading the cards from the top to the bottom, and you want to be able to do a full spread. So mini mats won't work. You need a nice full-size regular mat. Positives, who doesn't need more false shuffles in their tool belt, right? We all do. Anybody that does card magic, you should know at least 2 or 3, right? Whether they're full shuffles or false cuts, I mean, we need to learn them. Big Blind Media also has a DVD project of false shuffles and cuts if you want to learn more. That's a great, fantastic resource. I've done a review for that as well. But if you would like to learn how to do a real Triumph with no gimmicked cards, you want to be able to do it for real, so that if anybody gave you a deck with no prep, you could do the Triumph, then shuffleOUT is what you're looking for. Okay, so that's shuffleOUT. Biz, $6. Like I said, $6. $6. Big Blind Media, they sell their downloads so cheap. 20 minutes of tutorial. I hope I've answered questions for you, or at least introduced you to something that you didn't know anything about. And if that's the case, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and follow. Mash all those buttons. Check out my shirt. It says, do you even double lift? Do you even double lift? Bro. You can find that at my Teespring store. Got some t-shirts over there, some merch over there you could check out. And check out bigblindmedia.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, do you want some more information about the t-shirt I was wearing in today's video? Sure. From my homepage, if you look up at the top, you'll see one of the tabs says store. If you click that, that'll take you to my Teespring merchandise. There, you'll see that I have a variety of different designs. There's more than one, so it's not just the shirt I was wearing today. And they're also at a large variety of price points, so there's something for everybody. Plus, if you click on a design that you like or that you're interested in, you'll also notice that you can select that shirt in different colors. So you're not locked into the color that you see in the graphic, and that means, of course, you can buy the same design in several colors. Now, I don't ask that you buy a shirt. You don't have to. That is not how I ask that you support me. But if you do buy a shirt, I want to thank you so much for supporting my channel, for believing in me. You guys are awesome. My fans are great. And I love it when you guys send pictures or you tag me on Instagram and you say, I bought a Magic Orthodoxy shirt. You have no idea how great that makes me feel, and just what a lift that is in my day. You guys are awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.